Hey everybody and welcome back. This is Sean again. Better late than never, I guess. We saw Ghostbusters Afterlife and I just needed to put my 2 cents into the world, so let's talk about it. The original Ghostbusters is probably one of my favorite films of all time, probably within my top 10. It's like lightning in a bottle. Ghostbusters Afterlife tries to do the same thing, but it kind of gets stuck in its own nostalgia, and that's kind of what brings it down. The film starts out strong with a familiar cold open introducing, the world that we haven't seen in 30 plus years. We got the trap, we got the proton stream, we got a familiar growl that everyone would know. Just the right amount of nostalgia to remind you what came before and intrigue you to what's going to happen next. Right out of the gate, we discovered the film is trying to build something a little bit more personal with the weight of the loss of Harold Ramis. But the way they managed to tell the story, it was like he was never gone at all. Little bits that he was sprinkled in are some of the more original parts of the film. The main story follows Egon's daughter and grandkids after they learn Egon has passed and they must travel to some rinky-dink town in the middle of nowhere to inherit a run-down dirt farm. The addition of Carrie Coon's Callie as a down-on-her-luck single mom brings a different tone to the film for like the first 20 minutes or so. Unfortunately, we quickly abandon her story to focus more on the next generation, which is Trevor, played by Finn Wolfhard, who's basically just playing the Stranger Things kid just grown up, and then McKenna Grace as Phoebe. Phoebe really steals the show with her dorky science dad jokes and engaging unflappability. She's kind of the direct successor to Egon, where Callie wanted nothing to do with science because that's what made her father abandon her. We got a couple supporting characters like Paul Rudd's bumbling geologist who's only there to advance the plot, and then young Podcast, who's Phoebe's new friend, and Trevor's local crush, Lucky. They have some good lines here and there, and they're good foil for our leads, but really don't add much to the overall story. Things start to fall apart for me when they start leaning way too much into nostalgia. Seeing D-cut after D-cut, Easter egg after Easter egg. I get it. We got the Slammer-ass ghost. We got the Ecto one. We got the demon dogs. We got the
Throw Goza in there. Throw some Goza in there. Remember, like, are you a god? We need to put that in there. And we need to do the key maker, key master. The
Bada bing.
And all that. And we throw that in there. And then the StayPuff Marshmallow Man.
He show up. Admittedly, I wanted to love this movie. I love that Jason Reitman was coming in to direct in place of his dad. It made me have hope that we would see something more akin to the themes of the first 2 films. I love the way it looked, the concept of moving from New York. I love the idea of exploring loss and acceptance. I love the original cast was coming back in the supporting roles and we're going to focus on the legacy rather than whatever the 2016 film was about.
You didn't disclose that the vehicle was going to be a hearse.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh.
Did you want to?
Sorry, I'll let you.
Next time. Okay.
But as the minutes clicked by and those mini puffs showed up, I was asking myself, why? Please, someone explain to me how the StayPuff Marshmallow Man's kids showed up 30 plus years later, several states over. Like, I hate those unnecessary little puffs of sugar. Those pointless, squishy little dumbasses. They do nothing of relevance but slightly extend the final battle sequence. They are a nothing, gooey little Sony cash grab because they want to get that Grogu effect. That's it. That's all they're there for. Instead, we get Resident Evil name drop and Venom PG Carnage, which is okay, that was there. Ghostbusters Afterlife introduces some new ideas when it comes to legacy and explores a more personal tone that I can appreciate, but its reliance on nostalgia and the lack of fully rounded characters besides Phoebe really hurts it. There's a lot of fun to be had here, and the comedy mostly lands, but it's quickly outweighed by the remember when this happened and remember when that happened, and I mean, it pretty much splits the movie right down the middle, and it's kind of hard to get past. Then the legacies of the characters show up and they start redoing the 3rd act of the first Ghostbusters movie and they start hogging the spotlight from the new kids and things just kind of spiral and it ends. And at least it's better than the 2016 version.
The power of penny compels you!
6 out of 10. What did you guys think? I mean, obviously I'm a little biased, but maybe you guys enjoyed it now, the new generation. Let us know down below and appreciate y'all stopping by.
Someday have to pass in a horror movie eventually. Thanks for the invite, though. Okay.